Good morning. It is 10:41 a.m. I'm in Wendover, Utah, out here on the Salt Flats, and it's time to It's time to get ready for another day of trucking. I parked at like 1 a.m. and I passed out. I slept decent, but I have a feeling I'm going to be tired by the end of this day. But this is my last shift before my reset, so just trying to get her done. Let's go do it. Trying to keep a particularly good eye on this area back here after last night where I ran over that deer. Don't want there to be like bone in the tire or something. You just never know, you know? Tarp job still looks like that. And today I've decided that I don't care. It's fine. I'm just realizing that I'll probably never be that good at tarping coils because I don't do it enough, and I don't know that I'd ever want to do it enough to get really good at it, so it seems fine. Okay. Go time. Gotta wait for that. It's very anticlimactic, the old turning of the key process there. There we go. The fire engines. Well, I made it here to Salt Lake City to meet up with Jimmy. And listen, Jimmy is totally fine. Wonderful human being. Made zero attempt to save me a parking spot. And then wanted me to illegally park on the street. And when I suggested doing the old fuel island swapperoo, he like, I don't know what his deal is. But well, the point I'm trying to get at is that his brain is defective from the war, probably. Happy early Veterans Day to Jimmy. What a maniac. Hello.
How's it going, man?
Hey, one of my favorite things about you is how you plan things out so well. I appreciate that about you.
I thought you were just gonna do the right thing and do some outlaw shit like you always claim to be. Just park on the street.
Thank you for your service, by the way. Happy early Veterans Day.
But they work pretty good.
You think you're better than me because you have real shoes on? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you can go 4-wheel drive, so I mean, you got a capability I don't even have.
How many deers did you pull off the road in your cool new shoes? 0.
I hit a coyote.
Nice. Hey.
Pays for horses.
You're not very good at this roller weenie. You're not a true professional until you've perfected the roller weenie at Love's art form.
What'd I do wrong?
Everything. It's just not how I do it.
I'm just mad because you can't roll.
Jimmy?
Jesse?
Rate my tarp job, please.
Subpar.
Do not care for that. Thank you. I am in Rock Springs, Wyoming at Cruel Jack's. Just here for my break. 13 minutes of freedom. So I'm gonna walk inside here and see what kind of jingle they can steal out of my pocket. And then we'll keep driving east. I almost got one of those hoodies there for the redhead, but then I saw the price tag and I was like, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love her. Not that much. Tarp job looks totally fine when it's obstructed by other things, which is great. Important updates. I'm in the men's restroom. I checked, it's the men's. And what's this place called? Laramie, Wyoming. It's only slightly awkward when you're filming in selfie mode in the bathroom and someone else walks in. Not even a big deal. The darker it gets, the more I'm okay with that tarp job. Truck is still semi-clean. It'll be dirty as soon as I hit the raindrops. Well, I made it to Sidney, Nebraska, and I am parked at the dead end of a dead-end road next to, thank goodness, not a reefer, but one of those piece of garbage dry van drivers. Up over here, this direction is a Walmart, and it was in that parking lot during a snowstorm that I went inside and went shopping, and when I did that, I managed to lock my keys inside the truck, and that's when I found out that there's that little lever back there that'll open the bunk door on the old Kenworth T680. And I didn't really find that out an easy way, because what I did to try to get back into my truck was I climbed in through that little door underneath the bunk, the jockey box, and I slithered in there, feet hanging out the back, all my groceries laid out on the ground next to the driver's door, and I slithered in there, and I was trying to figure out how to manhandle my bunk to go up, so that I could slither into the truck and then do all the things. But then what happened was I felt a tap on my foot, and I kind of tried to turn around or see behind me, and I kind of just crawled out and acted like everything was fine, and that was a totally normal activity. And then this guy was like, hey, do you need help? And then I was like, I don't know whatever would give you that impression. This is a completely normal thing for a person to be doing underneath the bunk of a T680 in a parking lot somewhere during a snowstorm. And he said, hey, did you know that you can open that bunk with this little lever thing here that you can access easily from the outside without climbing in at all? And I was like, of course. I was just checking, you know, for leaks or whatever. And yeah, so that was cool. And I've used that to my advantage on several more occasions when I locked my keys inside my truck. What I'm getting at is I'm really good at this, and Sidney, Nebraska is totally fine. Today I drove 657 miles, and that brings my total miles for the pay period up to 3,205, which is good. That's pretty good. That means that my children will not starve next week, hopefully, as long as the redhead doesn't buy any more $6,000 beds. I really hope she's sleeping well on that $6,000 bed tonight. I painted up your lips and rolled and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? Well, the shadows on the wall all tell me that the sun is going down. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. And it's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed. And the wants and the needs of a woman your age, Ruby, I realize. But it won't be long, I've heard them say, until I'm not around. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. And it wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war. I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. And yes, it's true, I'm not the man that I used to be. But Ruby, oh, I still need some company. Well, she's leaving now, as I just heard the slamming of the door. The way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before.